What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7. Spoilers, discussion about Eugene. And will he betray the group? Spoiler warning, if you don't want to know some information that we've come across, I don't want to ruin it for you. If you don't want to know this information, seriously, stop watching now. Spoilers are coming. Here we go. Now, Eugene, we'll see, he's in episode 7.11. 7-11. Characters in that episode's highly sanctuary: Negan, Dwight, Eugene, Dr. Emmett Carson, Negan's harem, other saviors. The location is the sanctuary and Dwight's former house, possibly. But for Eugene, the highlights are Eugene cooperates and is put to work for Negan. He supposedly gained status, which grants him access to some amenities. His experience at the sanctuary should be much different than Daryl's. So, the first thing is we have to wait until episode 7-11. So, that's 9, 10, and then we get to see this. They're going to talk about Eugene and the sanctuary. So, if they're following the comic, Eugene does get captured in the comics. But it sounds like they're not. Or, it's just something about it. I don't know if Eugene is playing the game or whatever, but for Eugene to cooperate and he's put to work for Negan, supposedly gain status, so he gets some amenities, which that's kind of cool. We get to see them kind of play the game at the sanctuary. So first question, do you think Eugene is just playing the game? Do you think he says, I am Negan? Does that question come across? Is he faking it until he makes it? Now, this is the house that's rumored to be Dwight's house, former house with Sherry. I'll talk about that in another video. I just wanted to show that there. But, Eugene, back to the mullet master there. What do you think about Eugene? Do you think he's playing the game? Do you think he was kind of fed up with Alexandria and Rosita being a bitch to him? I mean, she really was. Do you think he's going to use his knowledge against them? Or do you think he's just turned the tide? I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments below, guys. So we'll see him in 7-11, then we'll see him again in 7-13, where you'll see Maggie, Daryl, Sasha, Eugene, Rosita, Negan, Simon, Jesus, Enid, Gregory, Dr. Harlan Carson, that's the Hilltop, Dr. Carson, and the Saviors. Hilltop and Sanctuary are the locations that we'll see in 7-13. Now, this is where I see a little bit of a problem. There are rumors that Eugene gets an opportunity to be rescued, but turns it down. What's going on there, Eugene? Great question from the Spoiling Dead fans. And, these are just rumors and whatever about that, but it's highly likely to occur. And this is the episode that I believe Rosita and Sasha go to the sanctuary, and Sasha gets into the sanctuary, but Rosita does not. So is it that Sasha tries to extract Eugene and rescue him, or Eugene tries to get rescued by someone else? So what do you think? Or does he turn it down saying, I'm a savior now? I don't know. That's kind of crazy to think that he would turn the tide and do that because of the comic book. But in the comic, if you read this here, if you want to pause it, that's Eugene and Dwight. But Dwight says, so don't try anything stupid and get yourself killed. I think I can get you and the others out of here. So that's kind of cool. Are they going to stick with that? Then in the finale is huge. Look at all those people. Eugene is in that for sure. Your location is going to be Sanctuary, Hilltop, and Alexandria. Eugene tells Team Family they should surrender. Appears to be siding with the Saviors. So that's open to interpretation. I mean, the person who put this out, this potential spoilers, didn't see the episode, I'm guessing. But it's just some stuff that's going around. But Eugene tells Team Family they should surrender. Appears to be siding with the Saviors. So that's crazy to think, especially if he turned down a rescue attempt and he's siding with the Saviors. That's a whole different thing from the comics. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool, kind of terrible at the same time. I like Eugene. I like Josh McDermott. So is he playing both sides? Is he doing whatever? Because that would be a problem if he switched over to the Saviors, because the Saviors are eventually going to get their ass kicked, and that would be kind of weird. So Eugene, what are you doing? What are you up to? What do you think, guys? Do you think Eugene turns and he betrays the group? From the Morgan Lenny James article, we hear that someone turns to the dark side, someone turns to the light side. I don't know. It's crazy to think that. Eugene, are you going to be MIA? You're going to be a savior now? You're going to be the enemy? That's crazy. But like I said before, Eugene has been taking crap from Rosita for a long time. probably since the very beginning. She's not been very nice to Eugene. Maybe he sees more worth being a savior. Now, in the comics, I don't want to ruin it for you, but he has a different storyline, especially with Rosita and the radio and stuff going forward and the latest stuff here. So it's kind of cool. And I don't know if they're going to go around that, because the show is the show, the comic is the comic, but the comic's been related on the show somewhat. So we'll see how it plays out. Maybe the show, the second half, deviates from the comics a little bit, because the first half was highly comic related. So what do you think, guys? Do you think Eugene is going savior? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I know some people write comments like he's afraid of his own shadow, he can't do this, but maybe he grows some balls being on the savior side, and he has some perks and whatever. So it's kind of interesting to see that. So there you go, guys. Tell us what you think. Does Eugene betray the group? Is he the one that betrayed it? Who do you think betrays? So there you go, guys. Like I said, hit us up on Facebook. Join our community on Facebook. You guys are awesome. Subscribe today to get more videos. Post your comments about Eugene and the video. Thank you for watching, and you guys are awesome.